Now, I'm sure you guys know me and how I run this channel. It's Kingdom Hearts, and more Kingdom Hearts, but outside my channel, I usually try to play as many different games as I can with the limited time that I have. I mean, what else would a gamer do? And on the rare occasions I do cover other games, it's always limit. You're playing more than one game? That's amazing! I never knew you were into things like Persona, and of course I understand that. Truth be told, I had no idea what Persona was until about 7 or 8 months ago, but even then, I was very wary about trying it out. But enough was enough. I was tired of putting it off to the side so much, I picked up a copy of Persona 4 Golden for the PS Vita, and honestly just fell in love with anything and everything Persona. Of course, when I had finished Persona 4 Golden, I wanted to try out Persona 5, and funnily enough, here we are. If you are new to Persona, let me give you a quick rundown. You, the player, are in the control of a young high school guy, and for whatever reason Alice could think of within a time frame of maybe 2 minutes, have you moved to a completely new town in Japan for exactly 1 year's time. We'll come back to that later. And while you are in your new environment for said year, it is up to you to follow whatever story the game has set out for you, while making friends with a bunch of people and really making the most out of the time that you were there. And while I'm on the subject, there is no difference in that aspect with any Persona game really. In the player's case, which I will call Akira, since that's the only name people can really call him, shout out to the P5 manga, he is wrongly accused of a crime he never committed, which is why he was moved to a new place. And so because of this, as you play as Akira and you go to school and or try to live your new life, you are treated as an outcast. He also has to deal with this stupid weird app that keeps coming on his phone for whatever reason. Don't you just hate it when that happens? This app, however, is really the segue into the main story of the game. It leads Akira into an alternate reality known as the Metaverse, which are home to palaces, which are, if I can put it in simple terms, are certain people's distorted hearts and desires. Basically, any bad, wicked, and messed up thing you can think of. For example, look at this picture. You view a school, right? Well, let's say in my case, deep down in my heart, very deep down, when I see this picture of the school, what I really think it to be is the fiery pits of hell itself. Okay, maybe I over-exaggerated comparing school to hell. Just kidding, I actually hate school, but I'm sure you guys get the point. Oh, and as you are going to be taking on people's distorted hearts and such to try and change who they are and ultimately change society for the better, I'm sure I don't have to explain it too much, but Persona 5 tackles a lot of very serious themes like suicide, extortion, and even goes so far as to insinuate rape in different areas in the game. But no worries, it also teaches a lot of good lessons, which I will talk about a little later. So, what is an outcast wrongly accused of doing something he never committed to do in a Persona game? Make friends with any and everybody while also trying to find your one top waifu, Makoto and Hifumi for the win, and beat the game by clearing all the palaces, right? Seriously though, as you make bonds with said people, like in any Persona game, you are able to gain new abilities and personas that help you through the game's story. I must say, a lot of characters you interact with throughout the game really leave an impression on you, whether it be their backstory, their drives for doing things, or even just their personalities. It makes for a game full of lovable characters, and that is something that I truly love in a video game. Characters that I could really relate to. Before I forget, let's cover something that Persona 5 and really any Persona game in general has that makes the experience 7,000 times more enjoyable. It's music. As I am a big music nut myself, I can say I get a pretty good nut listening to its music. Ha, get it? Because I love music, and since I love music, I find extreme satisfaction in... Who wrote this shit? Really though, I am pretty sure that if anything, Persona 5 soundtrack has perfect OST that fits any and every situation that comes up in the game. And as you guys know, music is really any good part of a video game. One track that I play over and over and over again non-stop would be the track Beneath the Mask. I listen to it day in and day out. Heck, I'm even listening to it as I edit this. But I'm sure you guys get exactly what I mean when I talk about the music. The style, the style, the style! Why is this game looking so nice? Another draw to Persona games, as you would imagine, would be its very nice style. The way its menus work, from dialogue choices to shops to things in battle, you always have something nice to look at whenever you play a Persona game. But Persona 5 is of course the best, let me say it again, the best looking in terms of style in a video game I have seen to date. Note how I don't say how good the graphics are. The graphics for Persona 5 are really just an updated look on how the games usually are. And it's not bad by any means, but again, since the style is so easy on the eyes, and it makes my playing the game that much more enjoyable. And, I did say earlier that I was going to talk about some of the good aspects of the game in terms of lessons that you learn. Well, guys, mid-editing, I figured that I think it's best for yourself to really go and experience it and learn the lessons that this game has to offer. Trust me, I'd love to go into complete detail about all the good lessons as well as the bad, but no. You guys who are watching this video, if you are enticed to go buy and play Persona 5, which I highly recommend, go ahead and enjoy that game for all that it's worth. All in all, I recommend anyone, I mean anyone who plays video games, to pick themselves up a copy of Persona 5, or any Persona game for that matter. No matter what type of game that you think you like, I promise you that you will find some type of enjoyment out of Persona. Oh, and don't be like me, play from Persona 3 and go up to 5. The order in which you play, of course, does not matter, as they are each their own stories while being in the same universe, but how they introduce new mechanics with each new game, going back to play older ones after playing P5 may be a bit jarring to you. I played P4 Golden first, then Persona 5, and then I went to play Persona 3, and I still enjoyed it nonetheless. And if you are wondering, yes, I'm going to make separate videos on P4 Golden and Persona 3, but after I get the next game in this new series out of the way, and much like Persona 5, it is one of those games that comes out only once in a few years. Though one difference being is that I feel like this next game really left an impression on me and changed my life in terms of gaming by quite a bit. Which game am I talking about? Well, all I have to say is that it's for the glory of mankind. Nonetheless, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. This new series titled A Game You Should Play is really my outlet for expanding on my channel and talking about games I really enjoy that aren't Kingdom Hearts. They really aren't reviews per se, but again, a way for me to just go crazy and talk about why I love and or don't love a game that I have played. If you guys like this, please show some support by leaving a comment or liking the video, and if you do, I can really focus on it. Regardless, I think I'm still going to do these types of videos from time to time alongside my Kingdom Hearts videos. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. Again, I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you guys in the next one. It's been Limit. Peace out. Oh, and get Persona 5. Trust me, you'll love it. Bye.